New developments now on a well-known businessman charged with attempted murder. Bobby George facing a judge. Now at 3, Winnie Dortch joining us live outside the Justice Center. Winnie, tell us what happened in court today.
Nicole, the prosecutor was asking for a $100,000 bond. The judge saying that's not enough, pushing it up to $200,000. She said the details surrounding this case are horrible. Bobby George in court Tuesday morning via Zoom. The 43-year-old businessman is charged with attempted murder, kidnapping, rape, and other crimes. The owner of the popular Ohio City restaurant Town Hall accused of attacking his ex-girlfriend several times in the home they once shared. The first incident dates back to November 2023. According to court documents, George allegedly pinned the woman to the ground, placing his hands around her neck, making her unable to breathe or move. He then picked her up and slammed her head on the living room table several times. The woman claims it left her with blurred vision and bleeding from her ears. The arrest warrant says she was treated by a nurse practitioner who works at one of his businesses. That nurse diagnosed her with post-concussion syndrome. In another occasion, court records say he put a towel down her throat. In court, his attorney asking the judge to consider the $100,000 bond recommended by the prosecutor. He pointed out that George doesn't have a criminal record. In an odd twist, the prosecutor refused to read off the charges or circumstances surrounding these crimes.
That's it?
That's it.
With all of this information on the probable cause, that's all you have to say?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not going to do a $100,000 bond. That probable cause is horrible.
The judge pushing the bond to $200,000. She also made it very clear George must not have any contact with the woman.
The protection order says you shall not harm, threaten, follow, stalk, or harass the named victim or commit sexually ordered offenses against the person named in this order. Do you understand that?
And we just confirmed right before coming on air he did post bond and he surrendered his passport. Here in Cleveland, Winnie Dortch, 19 News.
Tracking